Cool. I like this game, so I'm gonna play some. Um, don't want to start -3. What the fuck? Whatever. I don't want to start a new whole thing. I just want to play the little file I already played a couple rounds on. This kind of impromptu. It's been a long time since I've even made a video for my YouTube account, and honestly, I feel like this is gonna be very different in tone from the stuff I was doing before, which is fair. It's a completely different game. Damn. But you know, I wanna get back into the habit of it because I think that doing this in the first place was pretty good for me. I liked it. I enjoyed it. It was something productive out of playing games that I like and talking to myself for a bit. And also talking to anyone who would watch, which isn't really anybody, but you know how it is. I'm not gonna force commentary too much here, but I do want to try to keep things on topic, you know, because I feel it's easy to get spiraled into tangents, and then it's kind of hard to wrap up a video into a single, meaningful theme or title, you know? So I'm gonna talk about making YouTube videos again, however frequently I'll be able to do it, and what kind of videos I'll probably be doing.
Experimental pill.
You know. And what I'm doing it for, I guess. And I guess I'll start there. What am I doing it for? I want people's attention, and that's about it. Not actually about it, but also a good chunk of it. I want, you know, I'll put myself out there a little bit. It's exciting. You see, this fucking world of the internet, and all the personalities in it, and the ways they develop communities built around them. It's interesting, and it's self-aggrandizing, and it's something I want to experience for myself. So I'm trying it out. And that's about it. You know, I wanna leave things behind. You know, I wanna not just play Binding of Isaac and stick around on the game for an hour. I wanna do that while also having a channel to archive all the dicking around I've done on Isaac. And for people who wanna watch me play a video game and listen to my thoughts on things. And I want it to be coherent too, you know? I don't want to just pump out fucking garbage. I'm not trying to make complete video game slop here. I want, you know, you to see a video thumbnail where there to be a title on it that makes sense, and gives you a reason to watch it, and then you watch it and you actually get that. And I'll probably do that pretty directly, you know. I put a little thought into it, but honestly, it's not that complicated. So we'll see. I gotta feel it out. I gotta actually make videos. Like my Minecraft videos I was doing. Those never really got many views, but I was having fun. So I'd like to eventually pick that back up whenever I'm in the mood to play Minecraft. But since I'm not, I won't. Not right now, at least. This is suiting my mood, though. I am a bit obsessed with this game. I have, at least 1,000 hours in it, combined, between my various systems. Most of them on the Switch, but I'm on PC right now, because it's easier to record that way. I know there's not a lot I can expect making a new channel like this. And I think that puts me in an odd position where I'm not really sure to what extent I should engage with this hypothetical audience I don't have. And I just want to be, like, blunt about that. Because I am talking to myself right now. And part of that is a little embarrassing. It's like gonna be an archive of videos nobody really watched, and they're just me talking to myself, but are gonna be on the internet nonetheless. But that's chill. I mean, that's kind of literally what I'm asking for anyways, right? Anyways, I for a while I wanted to do like a series, like a proper like series of videos where I showcase an entire save file slowly progressing to Dead God, but I don't think that's really realistic with the time and the patience I have, nor like the energy I have, and sometimes I'm just gonna want to play this game. I don't want to save everything, like, for being on camera. So, you know, I'll put out a video when I can. I want to do it consistently, though. I want to do it, and I think I'll be able to. Part of the thing that stopped me from doing it was that I have a roommate now. And the thing about having a roommate is it kind of makes it a little hard to secretly make YouTube videos that you don't tell anybody. Which is like, that's on me, right? I could just tell my roommate I make YouTube videos, and they won't fucking care. It's a little embarrassing, and I'm not really sure what I'm doing with it yet. So we're just gonna play it by ear. I will say I don't have much plans, but I do have ambition. And that's gotten me through life so far.
Paralysis.
It also paralyzed me a lot, but we'll see. See how that goes in the future. Anyways, I've 100%ed this game before, and I have done several files, like, pretty far. I haven't beaten the game more than once, but I've gotten pretty far into it more than once. I guess that's the vibe. Doing that again. But mainly just to have an opportunity to do something that I'm familiar with while I talk. I'm not sure everything I plan to do on this channel, honestly. It's totally possible I just completely drop it again. And that's fine if I do. I don't gotta commit to every win I get. It's not like YouTube is a fucking big part of my life or anything. Aside from as a viewer. But I want to give this a really, really solid shake. I don't just mean like give it a couple weeks, and if I don't blow up, then fuck it, what do I waste my time on? I want to, like, I want to have like a series on it. I want to have consistent output regardless of who's seeing it. That's how you get anyone to see it in the first place. Experimental. I don't like that. That's fine. So I'm not gonna live too many expectations with this channel right now. I think my attitude about it when I was doing my Minecraft series was very similar. It was just like, hey, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna record myself doing things I already like doing. And if people like that, they can watch it. Do I have that? That is Azazel, yeah. What was this? Yeah, I'm not gonna put many expectations into it. I'm just gonna main open. See where this kind of takes me. And hopefully I could get like engagement from a couple people and this thing could turn a little interesting. I feel like there's probably a lot of people sort of in a weird, like, semi-YouTube limbo, where they're like, oh, they grew up watching a bunch of YouTubers, and they're like, oh, that's what I want to do. And then, like, the pragmatic brain and people around them are like, yeah, but you can't do that, you need to get, like, a fucking job. But I have a job now, so I'm gonna do it anyways. I have enough free time, and I guess that's really all it comes down to, right? Is it like a more valuable way of spending my free time than what I'm already doing? Well, considering I spend a lot of my free time getting nothing done, I'd say so. Give me a chance to connect with people.
Invested?
In a way that's like easy for me to digest, and like, if nothing else, will provide some like background stimuli for people who are interested in whatever I'm talking about on a given day. Come on. Genuinely hate Boostone. Little men. Here we go. Ooh. Put me in a rock. There are gonna be periods where I go a little silent. It's me, like, retreating my brain to make sure I'm staying, like, onto a topic and I have a point and I'm not just, like, babbling pointlessly. I'll give myself some room to babble pointlessly. It's, like, a part of that is where good entertainment comes from. But still, I want something I could fucking put a title on and advertise. Because what I'm trying to take away and improve on from my last time doing this is that people don't latch on to a series with generic titles and episode numbers, you know? There's a million of them. I'm not doing anything for myself by posting Minecraft number 22 with titled something that I'm trying to figure out how to do, and then I go through the whole episode barely developing an understanding of it, you know? I need to give like a narrative in the title. Something like talking about making YouTube videos while playing Isaac. We're talking about starting a new channel. You know? snappy and to the point. Something that doesn't commit you to a fucking, like, series-long investment. Honestly, how many people... And I feel like I can appeal to both, because like, there are people, too, I guess, that, like, just want to sit through a Isaac series and watch a file progress. But I could just put all my Isaac videos in a playlist together, and you'll see that file progress. Probably not all gonna happen on camera, but, like... Shit, man, it's better than not having it out there. Anyways, I'm fucking beating a dead horse right now. I don't think I used that right. I'll go in that chest room. That also helps. I think this guy's guaranteed to give me an item. I don't have any mods on right now, by the way. I might add them as I go. I don't know. I like vanilla Isaac, but mods are fun. I just don't want to overdo it. I want to make sure that whatever I'm adding feels in line with the game still. Okay. Well, I'd rather fight the boss. And take that shortcut. It'd be cool if I can get a win. But yeah, for anybody else who's in a position like me, and you just want to put yourself out there, and it's never really felt like the right time, you don't feel like you have a solid enough idea of what you want to do, or who you want to be, I think those things come as part of the process, right? I mean, that's what most people will tell you about developing yourself in any field. You can't expect to have too solid of a picture going into something, especially something you have little to no experience in, like trying to develop a public identity and create a portfolio of content about yourself. If you're just like an introvert who's got nothing but like your fucking dreams and your interests, like, it's not gonna come naturally to you right away. That's okay. I don't think there's anything to be, like, ashamed of in that. I think you're gonna probably feel pressured and overwhelmed by the idea of embarrassing yourself, by wasting your time, by just kind of not living up to the standards you'd hope for. You'll get there. I believe in you, you know, and I believe in me. I believe that no matter how this goes, no matter how much I enjoy, like, commentating or playing Isaac, that if I keep at this, I will eventually have achieved what I want, and I will have found a way to make it work for me. The thing that I want is to be heard and known and to engage with people on my thoughts and my interests. So I think if you go into making a YouTube channel with that attitude, you can't really go wrong. Have fun with it. Try and meet some people. Don't fuck myself. Like these guys are trying to do with me. I don't really know. See, the thing I'm gonna struggle with is figuring out what to talk about. Because I knew going into this video that I'd mostly be talking about starting a channel.
Range down.
It's like the obvious decision, right? A lot of people think about that, and it's literally what I'm doing, and I have a lot of thoughts on it. Or at least feelings that I want to convey about it. So it just makes sense as like a first attempt at doing something like this. But going forward from here, I feel like I'm really gonna have to like rely on myself to. That's an I don't even remember that like enemy variant. It looked like he was healing the other enemies. I'm gonna have to rely on myself to like stay authentic and find things that I truly think I have interesting, or at least in-depth commentary on. I might actually cut out some of the silent bits. Maybe. I don't really know how I feel about it. On one hand, not everything needs to be going off constantly. You don't always need to be hearing me talk. But on the other, maybe you want to watch me play video games. You know. I think for now though, I'll try and cut things down a bit. I don't want to make massive, indigestible videos or anything like that. I'll probably, honestly, like, okay. We'll see. I'm gonna see how good or bad of a job it does. But I know that, like, a lot of things just, like, have an automation, and they'll cut out all the parts where there's not commentary. That sounds close enough to what I want. Just focus on the bits where I'm speaking. Lots of tears ups, not a lot of damage. Well, I do have big damage. I just would prefer to be getting more damage than butting my head against the tier cap. You know, I do have a lot of interests. Part of the reason I'm doing this is also to just expose myself to the world more. I feel like I've done a good job at sheltering myself for a lot of my life, which is really good if you want to be completely, like, formless. And I think for a time I did, but now I'm at a point where what I crave is a solid identity and to be weathered by the world into something that's fit to endure it, and fit to play a role in it,
Infested?
and fit to contribute to it. Bad one. Regardless of how much editing I or anybody wants to do, I think don't force yourself. You know, if you're putting something like completely garbage and unwatchable out there, like if you are like recording 480p footage on a toaster, people probably aren't really gonna care. So, you know, have a good idea when you're trying to like gauge expectations of how much engagement you'll receive back. try to actually think about, like, okay, well, if I saw this video, what would I get out of it? Is this commentary doing anything for me, you know? Am I learning anything? Do I find this person's perspective interesting? Things like that. And I suppose let's try to hone in on the thoughts that make you stand out, that don't come up in small talk and things like that. Don't do small talk, actually. Do a little bit of small talk. Small talk can be healthy, but don't you know, try and hook an audience on something that they can get at, like, dollar store checkout, you know? You want to make content, and if you consider it art, which I do, I suppose, consider it a form of art, you want it to have meaning or purpose or something. You want it to communicate and connect. So don't do it without purpose. Be intentional, be open, and have fun, and hope that your enjoyment of the process will be contagious. Here we go. First mom kill is gotta happen now. I'd be very shocked. I died last time. I don't even remember how I died. I feel like it was something stupid. That's usually how you die when Isaac is something stupid happens. Oh shit, okay. Alright, this is going better. This is fine. We're good.
Isaac was cornered.
No!
His mother, fueled with the desire to serve her God, was bearing down on Isaac.
Isaac, no!
Do as I'm told, my lord. I love you above all else. Isaac's mother repeated
She's got
to
a
herself.
massive, like,
This
cap I've
was
never noticed.
the end of the line for Isaac. His mother was far too strong for him. But just as he accepted his fate, God intervened.
Looked like the
sending
face
an
of a
angel
boy
down from
who was
above
ready to
stop
face
his
death.
mother's hand.
Like, yeah, alright.
And just like that, it was over.
Well, I think that was a decent video. I think I got all the main thoughts I want. It still says the Pentagon. I have all the fucking mods out, I thought. Yeah. Hopefully. I got all my thoughts I wanted out, and I feel like I'm giving myself a decent basis to stand on when I do future things, and I am feeling currently kind of excited about it. I don't know if I'm going to do more today. I might, while I have the house to myself, because I feel like I was talking about this earlier and I didn't finish my thought. I have a roommate, but my roommate's gonna be leaving the house pretty regularly, which will give me decent opportunities to do shit like this now, without feeling self-conscious. so I'm gonna capitalize on that and start doing this and a bunch of other things that I feel like I couldn't really commit myself to. So, yeah, have a good one and stay motivated and hang in there and subscribe to my channel.